The Abbasid Caliphate, 750 to 1258 CE, was one of the most significant and influential Islamic dynasties in history, known for its political power, cultural achievements, and intellectual contributions. It succeeded the Umayyad Caliphate and established Baghdad as its capital, creating a golden era of Islamic civilization that left a lasting imprint on the Middle East, North Africa, and beyond. Rise to power. The Abbasids came to power through a combination of strategic alliances, religious legitimacy, and political maneuvering. They claimed descent from Abbas ibn Abd al-Muttalib, the uncle of Prophet Muhammad, which gave them a strong religious claim to leadership. In 750 CE, they overthrew the Umayyad Caliphate during the Abbasid Revolution, largely with the support of non-Arab Muslims, Mawali, and dissatisfied factions within the empire. This revolution marked the end of the Umayyad dominance and the beginning of a new era centered on inclusivity and cultural flourishing. Establishment of Baghdad. One of the Abbasids' most significant achievements was founding Baghdad in 762 CE as their capital under Caliph al-Mansur. Strategically located on the banks of the Tigris River, Baghdad became a hub of trade, governance, and culture. Its position facilitated connections with the Persian Gulf, the Mediterranean, and the Silk Road. The city was meticulously planned, with grand palaces, administrative buildings, and markets, eventually earning it the nickname City of Peace. Baghdad became the intellectual and cultural heart of the Islamic world, attracting scholars, merchants, artists, and scientists from diverse regions. Political structure and governance. The Abbasid Caliphate implemented a centralized bureaucracy to manage its vast empire. The caliph held supreme authority, supported by viziers, governors, and local administrators who ensured the collection of taxes and enforcement of laws. The Abbasids emphasized administrative efficiency, often adopting Persian bureaucratic practices. While early caliphs wielded substantial political power, later caliphs saw their authority diminish due to the rise of regional governors and military leaders, which gradually led to decentralization. Despite these challenges, the Abbasid administration laid the foundation for modern governance in the Islamic world. Cultural and scientific flourishing. The Abbasid era is renowned for its remarkable contributions to science, literature, philosophy, and the arts. The establishment of the House of Wisdom, Beit al-Hikmah, in Baghdad symbolized the Abbasid commitment to knowledge. Scholars translated Greek, Persian, and Indian texts into Arabic, preserving and enhancing classical knowledge. Advances in mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and engineering emerged, with figures like al-Khwarizmi, mathematics, al-Razi, medicine, and al-Farabi, philosophy, leaving enduring legacies. Literature thrived, with works like 1001 Nights reflecting the richness of Abbasid culture. Calligraphy, architecture, and decorative arts also reached new heights, blending Persian, Greek, and Islamic influences. Trade and economic prosperity. The Abbasid Caliphate maintained an extensive trade network spanning the Mediterranean, Africa, the Indian subcontinent, and Central Asia. Baghdad became a major commercial hub, with markets offering luxury goods such as silk, spices, gold, and precious stones. Agriculture also flourished, with innovations in irrigation and crop management improving productivity. This economic prosperity not only funded monumental architecture and cultural projects but also helped sustain a vibrant urban population across the empire. Challenges and decline. Despite its achievements, the Abbasid Caliphate faced multiple challenges that eventually weakened its central authority. Political fragmentation, internal rebellions, and the rise of regional powers such as the Fatimids in North Africa and the Buyids in Persia reduced the caliphs to ceremonial figures. The Mongol invasion in 1258 CE ultimately brought a decisive end to Abbasid rule in Baghdad, marking a tragic conclusion to the dynasty's political dominance. However, Abbasid cultural and intellectual influence persisted long after the fall of their capital. Legacy of the Abbasid Caliphate. The Abbasid Caliphate left a profound and lasting legacy. Its emphasis on knowledge, culture, and science laid the groundwork for the Islamic Golden Age, influencing both the Islamic world and Europe through the transmission of knowledge. Architectural and artistic achievements from the period continue to inspire modern Islamic art and architecture. Moreover, the Abbasids' approach to governance, urban planning, and administration became a model for subsequent Muslim dynasties. Their cosmopolitan society fostered intellectual exchange among Arabs, Persians, Turks, and other peoples, shaping a culturally rich Islamic civilization. Conclusion. In summary, the Abbasid Caliphate represented a pinnacle of Islamic political and cultural achievement. From the establishment of Baghdad to the flourishing of science, literature, and trade, it profoundly shaped the medieval Islamic world. Despite facing political fragmentation and eventual conquest, the Abbasid legacy endured through knowledge, art, and cultural exchange, leaving a mark that resonates even in modern times.